Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, baby? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. How are y'all doing? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit, what messages do you have mid-month for my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius? My Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius. My Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius. Talisman. Some of you guys, a home situation could end, or a relationship with a certain man in your life. Also, I feel like you guys have been purchasing jewelry. Some of you guys, or like things that you feel like are valuable. Some of you guys are getting more into your creative side too, right? Your creative side. I see music. I see creativity. I see books. I see. Some of you guys don't know how you're gonna do certain things creatively. No. I feel like these valuable things that you want in your life don't come with you trying to follow somebody's lead. I feel as though this is you heading into a place of not wanting to change something, like certain season changes or whatever this is. Some of you guys, your spirituality has been really dwindling. You need to really work on that. What is this? Some of you guys don't want to change home, or like change your home situation. You're having a hard time following somebody else's lead, and it's difficult for some of you guys. I see that there's certain people in your life that you value, but you're having a hard time healing certain situations as well. It seems as though it comes with you stepping into the unknown about difficult situations, about not being able to heal certain things. Whatever you thought was valuable, you weren't able to follow the lead on regarding social situations for some of you, or like just certain decisions in your life. Something creatively that you don't want to change about yourself that you find very valuable. It seems like you're stepping into places that you are blindfolded in because you see difficult situations that are unable to heal, right? Some of you guys find certain social groups to be very valuable, but you're having a hard time healing those. You don't want to follow the lead on these changes, and they're difficult because it seems like whatever you find valuable creatively, it makes you feel like, what are you going to do if you need to step into that unknown situation? Okay, let's get more into this. Put it to roll out. Let's put it to roll out. Spirit, angels, guides, what messages do you have for my air sign collective? What's this talisman doing here? Okay. So you guys have been, I see some of you guys have been getting out the house more. Also, I feel like there's certain groups that you're a part of that you're trying to see where they come from. But also, this could be a certain friend in your group, that you feel like they have your best interest at heart. But not even just a friend. Some of you guys, it's a parental figure, spouse that you've just been really having a good time with. It's just like the people in your life, I feel like some of them bring out this creative side in you too. With this Queen of Coins energy, it feels like that person doesn't get along with certain people. Some of you. What is this Three of Cups doing here? What's this Three of Cups doing here? Some of you guys are a part of a menage a trois. Like you guys are dealing with two different people. Some of you. I feel as though some of you guys are very single. Like you're not even in a relationship. I see that some of you guys are lacking support in regards to like either family situations. Because I feel like with this Page of Coins energy, you know, you're going through a lot of situations in which people don't have their hand out, or you don't have your hand out for people who, you know, who need it. Some of you guys. What is this Golden Palace doing here? And what is this Heal the Ouch in reverse doing here? Okay. So in regards to, I feel like you guys pretty much value certain friendships in your past, right? Or it's like you place value on like certain situations that you felt like you brought other people in emotionally. It feels like you're having a hard time following somebody's lead because they don't support you financially. It's like if you don't got nothing to pay, what would I even do it for? You know what I'm saying? It seems like there's certain decisions that you're making on moving forward in your life, whether it's social groups that you feel like are bad for you, good for you, just moving forward. Right? That's a good thing. This creative side to you though, from your past, I want to talk about this. I feel like there was a lot of things that you somebody brought out the creative side in you for some of you. Like somebody brought that like that spark, the inner fire back in you, whether it be something creative or just making you feel alive again, passionate, that drive. And it feels like some of you guys just don't want to change a situation that you feel like your drive has been dwindling for some reason. Some of you guys feel like you don't want to do certain things. You're feeling lethargic. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make certain changes. You don't shouldn't have to change your home. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. But it feels like you place value on things that you're no longer a part of, or like you place value on situations in love that you don't feel loved in anyway. Some of you guys, this is a sibling, or it's a lover, or a situation in which you can't decide on how you love. But it's like the value behind it. You know, it's like how it's like you decide on certain groups, but it doesn't bring you the level you want. But also, it feels like you change a situation in which you don't feel like somebody's for you. Some of you, some of you guys are moving forward on a connection that you feel like somebody didn't love you. But also, some of you guys are moving forward even if you can't decide on who you want to be with. I'm seeing that for sure. I'm seeing that this is a situation in which you're having a hard time healing, but you're still doing it. Either you're separating from somebody or you're just healing. You know, I feel like it's difficult to maintain your happiness in the future because you're stepping into a place of not being the best person that people can come to financially. So be careful of that. I feel like when people want to put their that you're going to be like, no, I need you to kind of, back away. So I'm seeing that the whole situation in which is like you guys feel like if this is a love situation or somebody from your past that you just don't feel like, hey, this probably ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like it feels like, yeah, it's like you value connections in your future that probably ain't for you, but this one from your past that you're no longer with, you're gonna feel like they don't love you for some reason, or you already do. You just don't feel like it's there, which is weird. But it's like being by yourself when you're not by yourself, and it's bringing out your creative side, who you used to be. You know what I'm saying? Which is weird, but I'm seeing that. I feel like it's like you're healing, but you haven't healed yet. It's like you working on your healing by separating from somebody who, like some of y'all ain't even with this person, and you definitely finna separate yourself. There's certain decisions that you feel like you need to change about like not being able to give and take with certain social groups because of a connection for some of you. I see you guys moving forward, but not being able to decide on how you're gonna heal. Be careful about that. I feel like if somebody didn't bring to you, or there was like a conversation, some of you guys are having a hard time at work, you don't know what sense of direction you want to go in. A situation in which you are losing a strong foundation in regards to your happiness. You know, Somebody could have had a situation in which support wasn't there, whether it be financially or just to be there for you, like solid stability, right? It feels as though this is taken away from like either the way you go about your home situation or the way you go about your relationships in general, like the light being shed on that. And it seems like if that's the case, then there's certain ways that you cope with this that aren't really financially stabby from your past. But a lot of this is some of you guys felt like you couldn't afford your creative side in the past. And I feel like with somebody going through their own financial issues in the future, it's going to show you when it's time to separate. It's going to show you when you need to heal. Even though it's going to be unknown, I feel like it's going to be difficult for you to not heal a situation, which is weird. That's what I'm seeing though. I feel like you don't want to follow somebody's lead about not changing, and it's difficult. There's certain people in your life that you value, but you're having a hard time healing it. You know what I'm saying? You can't heal every situation. You value creativity, but that's unknown to you. You know, somebody from your past could have brought this out of you, and you feel like it's unaffordable. But also, some of you guys have certain situations in which you have family situations that people aren't able to mesh well. And it could be because of the fact that you guys aren't together, or it could be because of the fact that the support isn't there in regards to like a family situation that like is being shut on. It's like you moving forward on a situation where you're not with somebody just to heal or just to separate. Even if it's negative, even if it's positive, just like rolling with the punches. I'm seeing that for sure. It's like rolling with the punches. Some of you guys, the spouse that you deal with, have their own parental issues that they need to work on. If not parental, then like another person or another connection. I'm seeing like too many people in that one. Advice. Clear, release something from your past, cancel whatever action you thought you were going to do in a certain situation. I feel like you guys, it's like you need to clear a romantic connection and be honest with your communication coming up pretty soon. Some of you guys, this was upside down, so you guys really aren't with this person. But it's like you're trying to clear out some type of romantic connection and be honest in the future because of it. I feel like that's what's needed to be happening right now, right? Spirit, angels, guys, right? What messages do you have? Some of you guys, this person could have brought out certain sexual desires or like certain things in your past that you never thought about. That popped up in my head for some reason. Messages you have from my air signs. I feel like you guys are no longer waiting for something. You don't even expect something to happen anymore. In regards to either a stalemate or a decision that just like is simple that you could have made this a long time ago. You just don't see how you could have. It's like the days have gone by, the weeks have gone by. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm seeing another air sign, another fire sign. You guys are no longer overthinking, not waiting for something. At first, the blockage could have been like if you should do something or if you shouldn't. It's like, how do you think about something? How do you communicate something? And it seems like, I feel like you guys are no longer waiting on the decision of should I stay or should I go? So you're going to make that decision for some reason. You guys are stepping into this place of no longer overthinking, not waiting for this decision to be made. Some of you guys' decision was going to be made on you, right? Some of you guys are afraid to go around certain people for some reason, or to have fun. Some of you guys are afraid to express yourself emotionally. Express yourself. I got that. Communicate certain emotions. I got that. I see that people see that you in the space of you either want recognition, appreciation, respect. If not respect, then like the way you communicate is very much not egotistical, but it's like everybody needs to see where you're coming from in a certain situation. Now, where is this coming from in the past? What's the past situation? Some of you guys have something on your mind about like doing things behind the scene. I'm going to look more into that in a second. What's this 10 coins right here? What is this 4 coins right here? Okay, well that's way. So some of you guys are separating from your job to gain your independence. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing the situation in which you're holding back from somebody who you feel like doesn't really pay for anything. I'm seeing success. I'm seeing you guys holding back from somebody who doesn't pay for anything. But also somebody who decides on what they want to pay when they want to pay it. Some of you guys, this is a family situation where somebody looks down upon somebody else. But also, I feel like this is a father situation and a mother who's just very upset. But it's also like you're holding back from somebody who you know would have a lot of worries about like a family situation and not supporting. Um, some of y'all are dealing with a Sagittarius that you're defensive toward about separating. But also, some of you guys are waiting for like some type of defensive mechanism to happen so that you can separate from somebody. It's like you waiting for somebody to say the right thing to be like, you know what? That's exactly why I'm doing this. People, yeah, you're in a situation in which you hope that you are like this person is your soulmate. You hope that you can decide on how you feel about it. You hope that you guys are in a relationship. For some of you guys are hoping that you know this way of feeling about somebody in your certain group of situations. Some of you guys have somebody around you that is very social, and it's like you hope that you guys can be together forever. Um, it's Knight of Coins energy, this King of Coins. So it's like you taking action financially, but it's like if you've been working on something, I feel like your situation in which you whatever you've been working on, whether it be a job, whether it be you being grounded in a certain situation, it feels as though you're not communicating with somebody who is having their own issues. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it seems like somebody got their own issues financially that you're not talking about. Seems like you've been working, but somebody else got their own problems that you're just not talking about. But also, you guys are in this energy of you tell that you're very harsh and blunt with what you say because you've been holding it back from your family. And it seems like this Queen of Coins energy is giving me the vibe that you're not in a position in your life where you just want to be like, here, no, give me all my back. Which I get. You need to forgive your past and be vulnerable and trust the universe. Yeah, you guys are some of you guys are afraid of your own habits, like why you keep doing certain things in your life, like the cycles of something, you know, how something keeps happening. Some of you guys are going through this thing where you're looking back at a situation as to why it could have been better based off of where you went wrong, which I'm not mad at. I feel like a lot of this is you trying to decide on a certain partner. Some of you guys want to move forward with a certain partner. I see Aries and Sagittarius. I see, yeah, now this is you guys. It's like you're not emotional, but it's like you're emotionally witty. It's like you're smart with your emotions. Like you know exactly how to feel at the right time regarding like success and holding back about like not giving versus normally when you just be like here, you know. This idea that you're no longer waiting for something that you could have made a decision about a long time ago. I see movement forward. A lot of things is it's the right time to take action. I'm seeing this with this Wheel of Fortune. You know, this is divine timing, but then you also got the Emperor, in which it's like the leadership position, the maturity that comes behind it. It's like it's time for you to finally be more mature. It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to take leadership action in your life. I see that you're no longer overthinking, not waiting for something that in regards to like should I stay or should I go situation. Some of you guys are no longer waiting on a situation where you feel like somebody needs to decide on who they want to be with. This movement forward into maturity is what I'm seeing. A lot of you guys, there's a situation in which you are thinking about that you feel like it's being done behind your back. Like, I don't really trust this. You know, it's like you don't trust somebody, or you could be the one doing something behind somebody else's back. What is the Seven of Swords doing here? Yeah, so if it's like, what's the Seven of Swords doing here? What's this Ten of Swords doing first? Okay, I'm gonna read all these because these came out. If you are coming back in the out of the dark in regards to like other people being in your business, I feel like this is you fighting for a bad family situation for some of you guys that you feel like you were coming back in from the cold from, that you release all these heavy burdens about. But it seems like this Seven of Swords energy is what's been on your mind. It's like you thinking about like letting something go because you are finally getting yourself together. But it's like you fighting for. It's like fighting for what doesn't make you happy, which is weird. But I'm seeing that you guys going through that. I feel like you guys are deciding to take action, but also you guys are at a point in your life where you need to pick a direction. You need to figure out where you're gonna go in a certain situation. You're going this way. Some of you guys are moving and don't know where you're going. I don't see you moving right away. Some of you guys can't afford, and you guys have been taking these actions that you've just been really trying to, getting together. I'm not mad at that, but be careful about like holding back on a situation in which you feel like somebody isn't really pulling their weight, and it's making you at a point where you hold back, and it's like you holding back enough to where if somebody says something to you in the wrong way, that's what I'm feeling. That's all I'm saying. Let's see this. What messages do you have for my air signs? What messages do you have for my air signs? This Uranus energy. This energy of, then you got the fifth house. It's like changing yourself, your life purpose, who you are. I see like a gamble with kids for some of you guys regarding like conversations. It's like new conversations and changes or whatever this is. An unexpected example of information to explain the power of love. That's what you're going through spiritually. An unusual example of information to explain the power of love. And it's weird because I'm doing an air sign reading, and then you have the Uranus and Gemini right here. It's like the change in the way you speak to people, your societal views, it's all changing, right? A different way of looking at communications about like investment gambles and other games, the games. An unexpected change resulting from the fluctuation of what you create in your own life. So yeah, your creations are going to play a very key part in where you are going in your life. Some of you guys, this is like about your kids, like the gambles that you play with those, but also like the new ways of the people around you. I'm seeing like new conversations about changes coming up. New conversations like, hey, this is what we're doing here. This is what we need to be doing about this. That's fine. I'm not mad at that. I want to thank you guys for your time today. You guys have a nice day.